In today's video, I want to share with you my 3 best tips for slowing down your life in 2020, and we're starting right now. So my first piece of advice for slowing down in 2020 is to be mindful. Mindfulness is a very popular movement that kind of exploded last year, but when I talk about mindfulness in regards to slowing down your life, it's more so about paying attention to what you're doing. So for example, there might be some things that you're doing every single day where you're kind of mentally checked out. I know some of those examples for me when I'm checked out are when I'm doing the dishes, because when I'm doing the dishes, I'm also watching Netflix most of the time or watching TV. So I'm there like washing my dishes, but I'm like looking over here and I'm not being present with what's going on. When it comes to being mindful of your present moment and what you're doing, basically, the opposite of mindfulness is multitasking. And here's a quote I just wanted to share about multitasking. This quote is from Walter Brueggemann. Multitasking is the drive to be more than we are, to control more than we do, to extend our power and our effectiveness. Such practice yields a divided self, with full attention given to nothing. Part of slowing down your life is choosing the specific things that you want to fill your time with. I know for me, when I go on my phone, when I go on Instagram or TikTok, my time is zapped. Like it goes so fast. Part of being mindful and slowing down your life is being very specific with what you choose to fill in your time and choosing to do only that thing. Another great quote that I heard about this topic is never touch anything with half of your heart. So while doing the dishes or maybe putting away laundry, I know it's not the most fun thing in the world. I know it's not the most sexy thing you could be doing. Maybe you could use that time to practice being mindful and practice slowing down. So when you're practicing mindfulness, you are choosing to be aware of your surroundings, be aware of how you feel, to be aware of what you're touching, to be aware of smells. Practicing mindfulness can help you slow down because you're taking in everything that's happening around you. It's really hard, but you could go on a walk practicing mindfulness, and what that is you go on a walk with no phone, with no intention of listening to a podcast. You are just on your walk and you are looking around. Maybe you're listening to the birds, you're feeling the breeze on your face. You're being present with what you're doing. You're monotasking. So I challenge you to practice mindfulness and see how that slows down your life. My second piece of advice is to get into your body. A lot of times I'm in my head. I tend to be an anxious person, and as a result, I'm not very present in my body. A lot of times when I'm trying to relax, my mind is still racing. Let me know in the comments if you can relate, if you're an anxious person like me or maybe a more calm person. But if you're trying to slow down your life, doing things to get yourself in your body can really help you. Examples of getting into your body don't always have to be some crazy like hard workout, although you could do that if you want. But small examples of getting into your body could be like a 5-minute meditation. You can Google meditations on YouTube, or you could do a 10 or 15-minute yoga practice, because a lot of yoga also focuses on breathing and slowing down and being present. Other things you can do to get into your body, you could go on a walk, you could take a shower, just anything where you're not having external stimulation. So no music, no phone, no other people. Just practice really being present with you. Get into your body, get out of your head, get out of the thinking, just being like, I am here. That will help you slow down in 2020. Because when we're in our brains, everything is just like so fast. The more intentional we are with how we feel, our breathing, what our body, like any tension in our shoulders or any tension in our forehead, the more intentional and the more focused you are in your body, the less anxious and stressed out you'll be, and the more your time will slow down. My third and final piece of advice for slowing your life down and choosing to slow your life down is to choose the slow way. And I actually stole some of these examples from the book, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, which is written by John Mark Comer. I'll link it in the description below, but here are some examples that he has when it's like choosing the slow way. You're probably not gonna like it, but it's just a fun practice to try to slow down your life. Drive the speed limit. Choose to get in the slow lane. Commit to full stops at stop signs. Show up 10 minutes early to an appointment. but don't bring your phone. Get in the longest line at the grocery store. Another example for slowing down your life is choosing to cook your meal instead of going and getting fast food. Or maybe you picking up a hobby that requires a little bit of patience, like sewing. You could sew an outfit, or gardening. You have to plant the seeds and you have to wait for them to grow. Cultivating slowness in 2020 is not easy. It's uncomfortable. It doesn't sound very fun. For me, getting into the longest line at the grocery store does not sound like something I would do for fun, but keep in mind these are all practices for you to grow in this area. If you want to slow down your life and you want to slow down your daily rhythm, your daily routines, slow down the anxiety in your head, you have to put yourself out of your comfort zone. It would be really uncomfortable going to a doctor's appointment and just sitting there without a phone. But when you sit in that stillness, when you sit in that solitude, when you sit with your thoughts and your body and how you feel and you're mindful, then you're slowing down your life. You're slowing down your brain and you're practicing stillness in your day. So those have been my 3 tips to slowing down in 2020. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay in my world, do not forget to subscribe. Also, get a clip. I have a free gift for you. It's a free confidence building checklist. So click the link in my description if you want to check it out. Oh, and one more thing, I have the perfect video for you to watch. I put it up just for you, so make sure you click it and check it out, and I will see you there.